Good Thursday evening, everybody. Welcome back to another video. And this is going to be my special review on a movie called Bone Tomahawk. So, in lieu of my splatter western week, I wanted to throw this movie on for the very first time. And if you never heard of this movie, it is a western horror film. And this stars Kurt Russell and Patrick Wilson as two of the main stars. Kurt Russell is the sheriff of this town, and Patrick Wilson is the husband of a female doctor. So, this basically tells the story of a posse who goes into like the desert to hunt down trogolodytes, which are cave-dwelling humanoid cannibals. Yeah. So, this is set up as like a thriller, a western, and a horror, all in the same movie. I really do like the tension that this movie builds, but I will say the first hour or so is kind of slow. This is a 131-minute movie though, so it's definitely a little bit longer than what you really think. But basically, these troglodytes have like some sort of bone whistle that they use in their throat, and they almost sound like coyotes in a way. So they terrorize this town and kidnap some people and keep them hostage. There is a very brutal death scene in here. If you've seen the movie, you know what I'm talking about. But basically, one of Kurt Russell's compadres or whatever, they strip him naked and proceed to demolish his nether regions and then cut him in half. It's pretty brutal. But this movie also begins with a glorified cameo of David Arquette and Sid Haig as criminals, and they both get wiped out by these troglodytes. It's a pretty harrowing opening. So, if you haven't seen this, I strongly recommend it, but it is very, very slow. And you never think who would actually come on top of it all. But it's a pretty bleak watch, but once you get past like all the brutality, it's got a very good story to it. It's very simple to follow, and it's just a very cool twist on the whole western genre. I do consider this to be a splatter western because of like all of the gory imagery and the ragtag posse going after these humanoids. So this was a really good movie, and I highly recommend it. And stay for like the last 20 or so minutes because it's a pretty decent ending. But overall, I would give Bone Tomahawk, I'd give it an A minus. Not going to be a new favorite, but it still is a very watchable film. Now, Western cinema to me, I like it, but I don't watch it enough. So, I just wanted to watch this and review it during my Splatter Western week. So, there you go. Those are my thoughts on Bone Tomahawk. And tomorrow, I'm going to go see Speak No Evil. So I'll have a couple more reviews coming out throughout the weekend. And I'm also working on my Splatter Western vlog. I haven't decided if I'm going to finish the book that I'm currently reading, that I started today, and call it, or squeeze in one more book. It just depends on if I want to read a nearly 200-page novel in the span of a weekend. But the one I'm on right now is very, very short, and I'll probably go ahead and finish it up before I go to bed. So I'll make that decision when I give you guys the update, and I'll release my Splatter Western vlog as soon as next week. It's not as long because the books were way shorter and I didn't really update you as much as I did in my extreme horror vlog. So I'm aiming for this Splatter Western vlog to be under an hour. If not, just a little bit over 30 minutes. But I'm still working with it. But otherwise, I'm rambling, and I'll see you in the next video. Adios. Peace.